Greetings, dear beings of the Rainbow Tribe of infinite love, light, bliss, and joy. It is 733 on 323-2019. Hope you're having a beautiful and blessed day. I connect with you from my heart to yours on this most auspicious day. I'm going to get old school here now. The traditional methods. When the Buddha awakened or reached enlightenment, he said these words: "In the heavens and on the earth, I alone am the world-honored one." You can use this as a koan, as a riddle, to unravel the mysteries of the universe. In the heavens and on the earth, I alone am the world-honored one. Now, do I honor the world, or does the world honor me? That is a great question to ask. I'm so spatial. All words have dual meanings. So you might have thought I said special, which it is special being spatial. In enlightenment and awakening, we convert gravity to levity. We lift up. That is what the Ascension process is. Rising back up to source. So I am the world-honored one, not as a separate being. The Buddha did not say, I am world-honored and you're not. This is a mantra for all beings. That the world honors me with its presence, and I honor the world with my presence. There's a saying in Zen Buddhism, inch time, foot gem, which is meaning each moment is worth more than a priceless gem. Because this is a very rare moment of consciousness in all of eternity. To experience this, what I experience here now in this body. It is very unique and very special, your experience here now. So in the heavens and on the earth, in the internal and the external, there is no separation. In this one consciousness, I alone am. Without separation, I am here alone in eternity. But no fear, because I turn the wheel of Dharma, you are never alone. So the blue avians have been coming through for many Lightworkers. After an hour of Qigong meditation in the morning, I looked outside, and on the wire outside the window was a beautiful blue jay. The blue jay is a messenger for the blue avians. The bird tribe has returned. All nations, all star nations are here to assist you and Gaia and all of humanity and all beings in the multiverse to ascend to 5D and beyond. The Christ consciousness has anchored into Gaia, into the third, fourth, and fifth density from 7D. Now today I would like to share a transmission from Susan Lee, being your interdimensional self from the Arcturians. We, the Arcturians, along with our dear friends, the Pleiadians, always have messages for our volunteers to take Earth vessels. Our volunteers have been taking Earth vessels for many millennia now, and are ready to assist humanity with their planetary transition, transmutation, back to their home worlds in the higher fourth and fifth dimensions. In fact, more and more of the volunteers to assist Gaia are remembering their higher fourth and fifth dimensional incarnations, as well as their multi-dimensional galactic soul. Earth, also known as Gaia, is a very special planet, and that Earth, or Gaia, which is her planetary ascension name, is aware that the process of return is soon to begin. Of course, soon via Earth time is very different from soon via our galactic time. Earth time is created by the humans as a means to stay in touch with each other, to remember when it is to go to work, get the kids off to school, and know when it is time to go to bed or wake up. Within the ever-present now of the fifth dimensional realities, time simply means now. Your seemingly different animals and birds know where to sleep, where to find food, how to build a nest or prepare a cave for their habitation, who to trust and why they should trust them. Unfortunately, too many humans have forgotten how to read Gaia's elementals of earth, air, fire, and water in the manner that the primitive ones could read, interact with Gaia. Why have humans lost this innate ability? Because they forgot. Humans forgot that all of Gaia's reality is alive. Therefore, many humans forgot that all of Gaia's earth, air, fire, and water need to be treated as if they are family, which of course they are. All of Gaia is the humans' planetary family. Unfortunately, too many humans, the very ones who are offsprings of their galactic lineage, are treating Gaia the same way that the lost ones of long ago treated Gaia. Our volunteers to take Earth vessels have been taking Earth vessels for many millennia now, and are always there to assist humanity with their planetary transition, transmutation. This planetary transition will eventually return Gaia and all her inhabitants back to the higher states of consciousness of their higher fourth and fifth dimensions. It is within these higher frequencies of reality that Gaia and her inhabitants can return to their full multidimensional galactic self. In fact, more and more of the volunteers to assist Gaia are remembering their higher fourth and fifth dimensional incarnations. Yes, dear ones, you have many incarnations with the higher self of your galactic soul. Earth is a very special place in that Gaia, which is her planetary ascension name, is aware that the process of return is soon to begin. This fact is true because all of Gaia is the humans' planetary family. One of the reasons why humans forgot this fact is because of their third-dimensional perspectives of reality is limited. Fortunately, the silent support of one's inner self helps them to remember something that keeps them searching until they find that which is calling them from within. How will their inner self help them, you may ask? The answer is that one's inner voice will help them to remember their mission, which is their reason for taking an incarnation within this now. More and more humans are beginning to awaken to a vague or perhaps a strong memory-feeling voice, image, that is calling them to look, feel deep inside their imagination, their love, their mission, and their greatest challenges. One may not actually understand exactly all that awakening entails, but they likely will recognize the feeling of an inner message that is calling them to pay attention. Pay attention to what? Is a common response. The answer to that question is to pay attention to the inner messages that seem to be coming from higher beings that you somehow realize is fifth dimensional or beyond. Once they realize that this message is, in fact, a multidimensional message, likely from a higher dimensional aspect of their own multidimensional self, they are confronted with the inner reality that they are preparing for the next stage of their return to self. As they move through, remember and realize that they are multidimensional beings. They begin to remember how and from where they volunteered to take a human earth vessel to save their Gaia from destruction. The problem challenge is that once they realize their true multidimensional self, they are faced with the challenge of how to incorporate those higher dimensional frequencies into the conscious awareness of their physical self. Most of you have been trained in your third and even fourth dimensional frequencies of self to think that you are just humans from Earth. However, whether or not you are ready, many of you are awakening to the reason for this current incarnation. You are beginning to remember your reason for incarnation because you are aware enough to recognize the urgency in which you must address the great damage that humans have done to beloved Gaia. When you allow yourselves to go into your fourth dimensional memory, you will realize that Gaia is much more than a big rock known as a planet. In fact, you will remember moments and experiences in your life in which you had a strong fourth dimensional experience. Perhaps this experience occurred during a dream, a peak experience, or the memory of your higher dimensional self. But in every case, whether you know it or not, you are ready to expand your consciousness, as well as your conscious identification of yourself. In other words, more and more of you are becoming aware of the sensation that you have only been using a very small portion of your potential. As more and more of you realize this and tell others that all of you can greatly expand your consciousness, which will greatly expand your perceptual field. By perceptual field, we mean the perceptions of reality that each of you believes is real and not just a dream or just your imagination. If you had 10 windows, but 8 windows were covered with heavy curtain, you would have a restricted perceptual field. In other words, you know there is something out there that you cannot see it because you have limited your belief and your potential to open that curtain and allow the light to enter. Whether you remember it or not, all of our volunteers to assist Gaia have been called to remember and share the higher dimensional truths that they have been receiving. You receive these messages in many different ways, such as hearing, seeing, experiencing, dreaming, or using the great power of your imagination. It is your imagination that allows you to expand your brain beyond the limitations of your outer indoctrination. How do you know that? What a crazy thing to say. What is wrong with you? Comments. Of course, less and fewer humans are doubting and judging those who believe, perceive, and or remember their higher dimensional experiences. These higher dimensional dreams, ideas, memories, goals, and service to others are awakening the concept that there is much more to our reality than we have been aware of. In fact, more and more people are becoming aware of a reality that comes into their dreams and imaginations, which is based on unconditional love and divine light. Some people may be frightened that they could perceive a higher dimensional reality. You want to give some transmissions, kitty? Yes. Anything else? Okay. Wicked just wanted to give a quick transmission. Let me continue. In fact, more and more people are becoming aware of a reality that comes into their dreams and imaginations, which is based on unconditional love and divine light. Yes, sir. Okay. You want to share some more? Okay. Yes. You love everybody, I know. Should I continue? Often these experiences and messages seem far above humanity's perception. However, if one can let go and let love for all life enter their consciousness, their perceptual range will begin to encompass the fifth dimension. Fifth dimensional messages often occur to remind one that the being with whom they are communicating resonates to a higher frequency of reality. These higher dimensional beings will remind them that they too are higher dimensional beings. However, the memory of their own higher dimensional self can only occur when one loves themselves enough to believe that they could be a higher being resonating to a higher frequency of reality. Often the reason for this forgetting is because they all had to lower their consciousness in order to wear a third-dimensional earth vessel. Why would they do that? Those who forgot may say, "We will tell you that it was a great sacrifice for our fifth-dimensional warriors to reside within a third-dimensional vessel. However, they volunteered to do so because they could more directly communicate and assist the lost ones to remember that they had to also take a lower frequency vessel in order to assist Gaia with her planetary ascension. These brave Galactics volunteered to assist Gaia to expand her energy field to encompass the higher frequencies that resonate to the higher fourth and fifth dimensional octaves of reality. Yes, Gaia does resonate to the fifth dimension, but one's third, fourth dimensional consciousness cannot perceive that frequency of reality. However, as humans remember their true multidimensional self, they will regain their memory as well as the conscious awareness of their higher dimensional realities on the fourth, fifth, and beyond dimensions. Dear Gaia tires of restricting her planetary self to the low resonance of the third and fourth dimensions. Gaia, as well as many other beings on Earth, are realizing that if they can open the curtain of forgetfulness, they will be able to perceive the fourth, higher fourth, and fifth dimensional octaves of Gaia. Think of a huge hotel. When people come to visit this Earth hotel, they can decide what dimension of reality they want to check into in that upcoming incarnation. So often humans only think of themselves as alive when they are wearing a third-dimensional vessel. The truth is that all humans are multidimensional, therefore they can experience any reality that they wish by matching the frequency of their consciousness and thus perceptions to resonate at the frequency of the many different frequency version of any given reality. Unfortunately, many humans can only believe that which they see, hear, or feel with the third-dimensional aspect of their multidimensional self. The entire multidimensional body is already awake and aware, but one can only perceive that which they believe. Therefore, their perceptual field is limited to the lower dimensional perceptions of the third and fourth dimension of reality. The problem is that many humans, if not most humans, can only perceive the frequency of reality that they are able to accept into their consciousness. One can perceive the third dimension via the third-dimensional consciousness. Therefore, they have a third-dimensional perceptual field. To be able to perceive a higher dimensional reality, such as the fifth dimension, one will need to expand their brain resonance to the fifth dimension and beyond. Humanity has learned and has been trained to only perceive that which they are ready to perceive. Therefore, if they do not believe that perception is real, they can wipe it from their memory. On the other hand, if one can allow the great power of their innate imagination, they will be able to expand their perceptual field into higher and higher frequencies of reality. We, our galactic family, are supporting you in your memory of your multidimensional self. If you have doubt in your ability to expand your perceptual field, please contact us. We will answer your call, but only if you are ready to believe that you are receiving a multidimensional and interdimensional message. We are here in your now. All you need to do is believe in yourself. Major Pleiadian light forces, transmission inbound. Dear one, life is about to get really good for you, so hang on a second. Intense 5D Andara crystalline light is beaming into the crown chakra today, and this blinding divine light is now going to change everything in your personal life and on earth. Open up to receive the free universal gift of great love, peace, abundance, freedom, joy, and perfect health flowing through the grand central sun portal. So thank you for joining me here today. Thank you for shining your beautiful bright light out into the night. We are the change we have been waiting for. We are the new earth. We are divine, multi-dimensional beings of infinite light and life and truth. Stay in the heart. Keep expanding your heart out into the world and share your love and truth for all of humanity and for Gaia and this ascension process. Have a beautiful and blessed day, beautiful being of light.